So when I joined the International Academy of Wealth, it was still called the Wealth Game. And when I joined, my partner was actually doing the video for it. So it was kind of, hey, let's go and do this game thing. And I've got to record some stuff anyway. And then, we'll see how we go with it because he was already planning to join up. I went along and my mind was absolutely blown by the Wealth Game. It was just insane. I didn't even think that you could do half of that stuff. So, after that, I was just hooked. After the first day, I just went, yeah. No, I definitely want to go back for the second day of the game. But yeah, financially, I'd inherited a lot of money and I wasn't really sure what to do with it, and I wasn't really doing anything with it. It was just sort of sitting in a bank account, accruing interest and not really doing much at all. So the obstacle in my mind was, it was kind of helpful to have my partner shoulder half the membership cost, because at the time I was on a very limited income. Most of my income was from rent, and Sydney rents weren't quite as inflated as they are now. So it was a lot less than, it was basically under like minimum wage that I was getting from the house. And I think the cost was quite prohibitive to me at first. And then, as we implemented some strategies and stuff, it was much easier. And now I don't even think about it. As a result of joining, I managed to triple my annual income. And now I pretty much don't have to work unless I want to. And so I freelance edit and I work at a bookstore job, which I love and which allows me 30% off books. And that's pretty much the reason I do it. The best thing about being part of the International Academy of Wealth is the community. Everyone is so friendly and so pleasant, and they're always willing to sort of talk you through something new or share their experiences with you. And it's really open, and it's just a really lovely community, and you feel like you can really trust the founders as well. They're always very open with everything. They don't sort of hedge and they don't make excuses, and they always go, okay, well, we want to try this first before we put you at any risk, which is, always good. 3 other things I love about being part of the IAW is, just the diversity of knowledge and the investments. Oh my God, there's so many interesting things that you can just research, and it's just like, I haven't done enough research. I always feel like slightly shamed by people who do a lot of research, because I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. But I love Basecamp because it's always really informative and really worth the time that you spent sitting in that room, hearing everyone else's stories and learning about new opportunities. I'd recommend the International Academy of Wealth for people who are willing to put in the time and effort to build their wealth and who really want to learn and grow. People who don't really want to diversify or grow, or they're a little bit too comfortable, they're probably not going to be a great fit, just because it's all about learning new things and playing and growing and sort of nurturing that wealth so that you can get to that point where you're like, I don't need to do anything I don't want to do. I can do anything. I can invest in, like green energy or something like that, something really out there that most people wouldn't think about. And if they're not willing to sort of take a couple of risks, not too many, obviously, but if they're not really willing to like grow and nurture their wealth and stuff like that, then they're probably not going to be a great fit for the community, because they're not really going to be offering anything back either. Honestly, you couldn't find a better community than the International Academy of Wealth. Everyone's been so welcoming and so lovely, and you just can't really fault anything. I mean, they've just been life-changing.